In our final week, we will introduce the concept of culture and how this may shift the way in which we view an individual's psychology. There is an important question to consider. To what extent does psychology describe universal attributes of being human, and to what extent are the theories and ideas culture-specific? As with many questions, the answer lies somewhere between the two. You have probably worked out by now that there is little that is cut and dried, and we're often trying to work out the shades of grey rather than arriving at an answer. We will look in more detail at Indigenous psychology, as there are known psychological impacts of colonisation on the Indigenous people across the world. Being an Australian text, the focus in this chapter is on Australian and New Zealand Indigenous people. You will notice a few additional exercises in the learning material that you may wish to complete to get a fuller understanding. This topic brings us to the end of the material for Psychology 101. Over the 12 weeks, we have covered an enormous amount of material, and you've been introduced to some very important areas of psychology that you will explore in more depth as you continue your study. The teaching team wishes you all the best for your exam revision and for your future study.